Finish the season. Right.
He's going to finish the season unless we lose a bunch of games and then I'm going to fire him. That's not much of a vote of confidence. Luke Walton's job is not safe. There's rumors out there that there's interest in maybe Mark Jackson or even Tyronn Lue. I think Luke Walton's job is week to week.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. That half-pregnant support you gave me, Magic. All's good unless it ain't. I mean, guess what, Magic? That means it's not all good. That's the very definition of job insecurity right there. It's either all or nothing. So I give you a little history lesson. Doing radio out here for so many years, you got to go into the details of the Lakers. And, being a Clipper fan, I was very interested in those details, especially when they all didn't sound glowing. I remember when Luke Walton was first considered for this job. Do y'all remember what his dad told him? His dad, Bill Walton, said, don't you take that job. Now, I'm not going to force you. You're a grown man. Do what you want. But that's not the best thing for you because Bill Walton knew what was going to happen. Sooner or later, he was going to return to this storied franchise, and they wanted to return to greatness. And everyone's expendable until they get to that place. This is the same franchise that Magic Johnson used to be a part of the front office. And then sold his shares and his investment in it and walked away. He's like, I don't like how this is going. Magic Johnson, you just got to kind of see how this machinery can eat up people until they return back to the Showtime or get 2.0 out of it. So, Luke Walton, you're not safe, and I'll be weary if I were Luke Walton in that position right now.
Well, you got to be weary anyway because this is not Magic and Rob's guy. They came in on the auspice of he was already here. Now, keep in mind, with Luke, it's a couple of different things going on. Luke inherited a team where he thought he could put his own imprint on. This is pre-LeBron. So they wanted young players. He can develop them a la what Blatt did when he was in Cleveland. Here comes LeBron. All that goes out the window. So you're looking at a guy who wanted to play fast. You're not going to play as fast. You're 2 positions lower this year in pace of play. 4th compared to second. Look at this, man. This is my man right here. You talking about iceberg right there. Right there.
Too much Laker talk. My alarm go off, man.
But listen, pace of play is down. They're 4th this year compared to 2nd. So LeBron, you think about LeBron's game right now is built for the playoffs. It's not built for the regular season. This team wants to run fast. They want to get out and go. So now you're experimenting with who can play with LeBron. And all this talk about Ingram is not playing well. Well, keep in mind, you not only taking the ball out of his hands because of LeBron, you have Rondo got the ball in his hand. You have Lance Stevenson has the ball. So everybody's roles change. So not only do the Lakers come in with a different mindset as far as expectations, that the pressure is on them to play because you're playing with LeBron, which is different than last year. Every game matters, but you're playing different roles also because of LeBron, because of Rondo, because of Lance Stevenson. So Luke is in a tough position because what he signed up for ultimately changed once LeBron and all these changes took place.
Man.
In an impossible position is what I just heard.
Yeah, what you heard. And let's support this with facts. This team is worse with LeBron James than they are without him. And here's the number.
Especially defensively.
Oh, my God, it's insane. Like, my eyeballs was telling me this, and then finally it came across the screen this morning. Plus, minus. Yeah. With LeBron on the court, this team is negative 30. With him off the court, chilling, saying what's up to everybody, plus 19. A pace of play, you can see, especially in the fourth quarter. He eats up the shot clock because he's not playing with the same energy, and they're not playing with the same energy with him. It's just an interesting, dubious start right now, and they're not going to blame LeBron. They're going to blame Luke.
LeBron's an immovable object.
Yeah.
Luke Walton's very movable. All right. LeBron is out here to be a Hollywood star, particularly this year. And eventually that spreads throughout the locker room. Everybody, if I can smell it sitting in the studio in Century City, you know they can smell it inside that locker room. And that's why I think they got outscored by 25 points in the first quarter last night. That's inexcusable with LeBron James on the court. But LeBron wasn't into the game. The team wasn't into the game. And they got embarrassed last night. Not surprising.
Did you just marry the fact that he had a Diddy party? First of all, how old are you? Stop calling him P. Diddy. Like, his name keeps changing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, keep up with
Diddy,
the Diddy.
Whatever, I'm sorry.
Come on, man,
sorry.
take that. You got to understand what to do. So, one, you think LeBron walked into Staples Center not focused, distracted, because after the game, you all got the Diddy party to hit. Like,
you ever had a big party you hit afterwards? You tell me you don't think about it
I had a lot.
A lot. And guess what? It ain't going to start no sooner by me not doing my job, right?
That's right.
And matter of fact, if I do my job, it's going to be even better party because they be like, yo, Wiley, you did that today, baby. So I am LeBron. I'm more motivated if I got a party to hit after. I want to go in there in a losing effort, and I want to go in there and I ain't go get buckets. Now, both of those occurred, but still, let's stop with this whole imagery in our world, our culture, that you have to make this production that when you lose, all hell must break loose. When you lose, I must show tears. I can't be happy with the wife. I can't pick up my kids. I can't go over to the Diddy party. Not the same, but guess what? In my world, it's all the same.
But what you're saying is not a good look optically, right? Yeah. Because they lost.
Yeah.
But this is LeBron James in his 15th year going to his 16th year. Considered one of the greatest players to ever play. His optics are a lot different. Now, does it look bad in regards to his teammates? No, because they understand it.
Because they went to the party, too.
Hey, listen, if you got the invitation, you wouldn't go?
Yeah, you ain't taking it.
I would.
Hold on.
After a tough show like today, say things went haywire.
Right.
You wouldn't go?
First of all, you'll never catch me slipping on the job like they call
Well,
me.
you did. Oh, God. I mean,
and if you did, I wouldn't go to the party that night because I'd be concerned.
But listen, I don't concern myself with that because LeBron has been in this situation for 15 years. He understands what the magnitude is. And he knew the cameras were going to be there. Yeah. So he's going to have to answer questions. That's nothing different. Now, again, it's magnified because we're in L.A. It ain't going to be in a Puff Daddy party in Cleveland after the game. We all know that. Yeah. So there's more things to do here in L.A., but that's just part of what comes with being LeBron James and being a Laker.
And that's what I'm saying about...
I don't have an issue with it.
The LeBron James in Cleveland, I'm sure him and his teammates kicked it and had a good time. I'm sure they did. The best they could in Cleveland. L.A., there's a buffet every night. Do I want wings tonight or do I want filet mignon?
Like you want
some sushi?
Yeah,
do I want sushi?
It's a buffet.
And you killing it.
Everything is available to you, and there's more of a distraction.
What? That's a common man's mindset. The big party.
I am a common man. I'm sorry.
But listen, this is not a common world in L.A., and LeBron and the Lakers are not common. But here's the thing. I will say this. That at the end of the day, the bigger picture for the Lakers is be competitive this year, get to the playoff, get to free agency next year, and develop these young players. That's what we're ultimately talking about. Can this be accomplished under Luke and under this current circumstances that they have? If they can do that, they'll figure it out. If not, it's going to be some change.
Yeah, Diddy's party was already there. Like, Diddy, it can't change his birthday. And he'd send LeBron an invite.
I was at a party before with Diddy in New York. I didn't get an invitation.
Jimmy, see what I'm saying? You probably had something good.
I had a ball, too.
Man, stop that, man.
All right, thank you, Iceberg Jim. But based on his results in Lithuania, he does coach with his eyes closed.
Oh, man.
So I don't know how that would be any different coaching with his eyes closed.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, I don't miss LaVar in this lane because I think everything he says is tongue-in-cheek. I think everything he says is just like the uncle who got to the party before you and had a few more before you got there. I always love LaVar Ball, so even something like this, he's actually got something going right here. Those lineups too many times. Lonzo looks amazing when he's on the court, looks amazing when he's with LeBron on the court. So he does actually speak the truth, but I don't miss him.
This year is just an experiment for the Lakers.
Oh, stop that.
He wants the experiment to be over because he don't know the results for Lonzo.
What?
So he doesn't want him experiment with the lineup. He wants a decision on Lonzo. He's whining.
No, man, hold on. When you bring a LeBron to the Lakers, no experiment, man. You bring in the best. Like you said earlier, when you brought in me, you brought in LeBron to this show. Is this show an experiment? Or are we trying to go get this championship, baby?
We trying to get this championship.
Well, then, damn it, same with the Lakers.
But the team, see, we got two superstars. They only got one, so they need to figure out who the others are.
Good point, man. Come on, Lakers, get your record.